Today we'll discuss gross domestic product or GDP. This topic is foundational for understanding economic growth, development and policy questions in UPSC. We'll keep the explanation simple, conceptual and strictly NCERT based. What is GDP? GDP means the total monetary value of all final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during 1 year. GDP is basically a way to measure economic activity. Whenever production happens, GDP captures its value. Domestic territory. When we say domestic territory, it is not limited to land alone. It includes land, water, airspace, Indian ships and aircrafts, and Indian embassies abroad. But foreign embassies inside India are not included. This distinction is important for conceptual MCQs. Now we'll look into final goods and services. Only final goods are counted in GDP. Bread bought by consumer is a final good. Flour used by a bakery is an intermediate good. If we count both, the same value gets counted twice. This problem is called double counting, which GDP avoids. GDP is a flow concept. It is measured over a period of time, usually 1 year. For example, GDP of India in 24-25. Wealth or population are stock concepts, but GDP is not. We'll see methods of calculating GDP. There are three methods to calculate GDP: production method, income method, and expenditure method. All three measure the same economic activity just from different angles. So theoretically, all three give the same GDP value. Production or value added method. Here, GDP is calculated by adding value added at each stage of production. Value added means output value minus intermediate consumption. For example, wheat becomes flour, flour becomes bread. Only the value added at each stage is counted. Income method. In the income method, GDP is calculated by adding all factor incomes. These include wages and salaries, rent, interest, profit, and mixed income of self-employed people. So GDP here is seen from income side. Expenditure method. This method calculates GDP as total spending in the economy. The formula is C plus I plus G plus X minus M, where C is private consumption, I is investment, G is government expenditure, X is exports, and M is imports. This formula is very important for UPSC prelims, so it should be memorized. Now we'll see what is a nominal GDP. Nominal GDP is calculated at current market prices. It includes the effect of inflation. So even if production does not increase, nominal GDP may rise due to higher prices. It is mainly used to compare the size of economies and for budget estimates. Real GDP. Real GDP is calculated at constant prices. It removes the effect of inflation and shows the actual increase in the production. That's why real GDP is the best indicator of real economic growth. GDP at market price and factor cost. GDP at market price includes indirect taxes and excludes subsidies. GDP at factor cost does the opposite. India currently uses GDP at market prices, and this is important for current affairs based questions. Gross domestic product versus gross national product. GDP focuses on where production takes place. GNP focuses on who owns the factors of production. The relation is GNP is equal to GDP plus net factor income from abroad. This difference is frequently tested in prelims. GDP and economic development. GDP tells us the size and growth rate of an economy, but it does not tell us about inequality, poverty, human development, or environmental damage. Therefore, GDP alone cannot measure development. That's why indicators like HDI are used. Limitations of GDP. GDP ignores income distribution, informal work, unpaid household work, and quality of life. It also ignores environmental costs. So GDP is useful, but it is not a complete measure of welfare. Now we'll see GDP in Indian context. In India, GDP is calculated by the National Statistical Office. The base year is currently 2011 and 12. It is revised periodically. Now we'll see some UPSC prelim pointers. For prelims, remember, only final goods are counted. GDP is a flow variable. Real GDP is adjusted for inflation. And all the three methods give the same GDP. Now we'll see into UPSC mains value addition. For mains answer, always remember GDP growth is not equal to development. An economy can grow without generating enough jobs. This is called jobless growth. We need more inclusive indicators to judge or assess the economic growth or development of a country. To summarize, GDP measures economic activity. It is calculated using three methods, and real GDP shows actual growth, and GDP alone is not sufficient to measure development. Thank you, friends. If you like the video, please subscribe